I can imagine, Your Highness, the how big this event is, the coronation and then the wedding, more especially because the daughter is marrying the son of the president. You can see a lot of people are coming. It's a very, very big event. I know you've been to so many big events like this, but is this one like, how special is this, especially that your own daughter is involved?
I don't know how to express it, but it's marrying, giving away your daughter. First of all, is a very painful process. I'm very close to my children, so sending away Zara is also an issue for me. But we thank God. She's a young girl, only 20. She's in her final year in the university, studying architecture. I would have loved for Zara to stay and finish her school and live with me a little longer. But we cannot change what God has ordained. We can only pray and wish them a successful married life.
How do you now connect, apart from the family relationship, which of course is there? Do you relate on other issues with the former emir? Do you maintain that relationship?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. We grew up together in the same bed, literally. He's older than me, maybe 3 years older than me. But we were friends from the start, right from the beginning. We grew up together. He has moved to the palace where I was, my room, and we live together with him. You know, we eat, we have our breakfast together, then we also go out together. The life was the same. And so we still relate. We're friends, we're family. And in the family, growing up, we were the closest to each other. Our friendship was kind of was a case study, really, in the palace, because our fathers also grew up together. Late Chiroma, Emir of Sanusi, and my father are also best of friends, and he was his uncle. My father is his uncle. So yes, we still maintain a good and cordial relationship.
This is a bit more personal. What are the 5 major things that His Highness likes the most?
First of all, I like to live, to stay alone. I enjoy withdrawing away from people, if and when I can. It gives me an opportunity to kind of reflect on what I have done, or what I'm going to do, or how I'm going to handle certain things. Because in the midst of this, sometimes it's difficult to reflect. But when you're alone, it helps you create. It helps you correct yourself. You know, it helps you understand what I have. You know, it's, for me, it's a retreat, and I like to do that every day. I like to stay on my own and broad. I like to read. I'm an avid reader. I read books, any book that comes my way. I do a lot of reading. Everywhere I go, I have my book with me. Before I sleep, I have my book with me. I like to travel, though now it is becoming, it's no longer fun to travel anymore. But I used to like to travel a lot. And when I have time, I like to, as I said, travel and live on my own. When I'm on my own on holidays, I like to walk. And this I got it from my dad, my father. We used to walk together for 2-3 hours when we travel. Get tired and find a place and sit down and rest. Fuel ourselves with water and do it again. And I like to do that as well. I still do it when I have the chance. Even if I go to Lagos and I know I can blend, I try to do that.
Your Highness, when you talk about traveling with your late father, I remember meeting Alhaji Muhammadu last year. So he was telling me the number of countries that he traveled to, and he mentioned many of the travels he did it together with your late father. I don't know if you can remember the number of countries that you have visited.
No. Maybe I'll remember the number of countries I have not visited. But I think I've been to over 100 countries. All over the world. Africa, Asia. Maybe I can count the number of countries I haven't, but I've traveled extensively.
The palace life is a bit different from our normal life outside in the city. So, and now as emirs, do you have chance to kind of like do the normal relationship, gist, talk, apart from the official one? Because wherever you go, people follow you. So.
No, that is almost impossible. I still cherish those times when you can just walk out and drive and go your way, have your fun, or cross the street and walk. It's different now, but I try to recreate it when I can. If I have to, sometimes I like to sit to my friends and just like normal times, but then duty comes in. And then you sit down to start discussions with your friends, and then there's a problem somewhere. There's a function somewhere. There are visitors coming in. You have to be in. You can't relax. When I'm driving from here to Bichi, sometimes, let's say, on a normal day, I can't afford to relax for 1 second. Because I have to acknowledge greetings, I have to be on it. There are certain things that people expect you to do. You have to conform.